Hi, this is Michelle Medrano. Welcome to another episode of Contemplate This, where we contemplate your spiritual questions. Today, I want to talk about my top favorite spiritual books. And you may feel compelled to read them or not, but I thought I would share a little bit about the books that have inspired and uplifted me in a tremendous way. So the very first one that I ever read, I'd say the very first spiritual book that I ever encountered, was when I was in high school. And it was the book Illusions by Richard Bach. A friend of mine from high school lent it to me, and I just loved it. It's a wonderful story about a wayward Messiah filled with wisdom that really set me on my path. So that's my first one. I still read that book every chance I get, and I still have the concepts of it and the quotes from it floating around in my mind, and I still manifest blue feathers, which is a part of the story. So if you'd like to read that book, it's a very entertaining, quick, and easy book. Then I came to Mile High Church and I found this teaching. And so I would say that my next favorite spiritual book is pretty much anything by the founder of our teaching, Ernest Holmes. But most especially, he has a book called This Thing Called You. And in This Thing Called You, he really articulates what we're teaching. And one of the things that I like best about it, well, actually two things I like best about it. It's beautifully written. It's like a piece of art. It's beautiful and luscious and enjoyable to read. And he also says often in the book, now say this. This is amazing. And so to be able to have these words by Ernest Holmes to use in affirmations or in prayer or just to think about and contemplate, very, very powerful. So the book Illusions, This Thing Called You. And then my very next favorite book is a book that I did a sermon series on recently called The Go-Giver. The book The Go-Giver is another storybook like Illusions with these 5 stratospheric laws for success. And they're all about being someone who's generous and how being a generous person in the world brings so many opportunities in for us. And so I love this book, The Go-Giver. So I encourage you to get that one. So that's 3, right? Let's go to number 4. Number 4 would be pretty much anything by Brené Brown, for sure. But I loved her book about the greatness in us all. And so I would encourage you to get any book by Brené Brown. Rising Strong by Brené Brown. An amazing, amazing, powerful, powerful book. And so I love that book. And my 5th one now is a book that I just recently read. It's called Whatever Arises, Love That. And I believe the author is Kahn, Kahn. That book is about really embracing love as a way of life, and whatever arises in us or around us in our life individually or collectively, embracing it with love. And I'm all about the love thing, so I love that book. So those are my top 5 Fop Tives for right now. Please send me your comments. Share your top 5 books with me because I love to read and I'd love to hear from you. Thanks so much for tuning in. See you next time.